is on my shoulders, so much pressure to prevail. This is the story of my life, and it's a sad and lonely tale. So what's the point in trying if your destiny's to fail? You won't survive, but I must survive.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video, and it's finally the return of What If Raditz Came to Earth Early. So if you haven't seen the first part, I'm going to leave a link in the description and in the video to part 1. If you need to catch up, go listen to that one now and then come back to the video. So now let's jump straight into it. So it's about time for the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament. So this is a tournament where Piccolo Jr. would arrive. So now with Goku and Raditz, they've trained with Kami. All the other Z fighters are aware of this, and they have trained a lot harder. They don't know the full details of Goku's training or who exactly Raditz is, but they are aware that Goku is training intensely with Kami, and they have trained that bit harder. Also, Piccolo could sense another presence as strong as, well, stronger than Goku. So he has trained even harder and developed his abilities just in case that fighter arrives. So now we get to the tournament, and the whole filler bit where they all meet, it basically goes the same, but after Bulma recognises Goku, she says, "Goku, who's that following you?" And he just turns to her and goes, "Well, it's hard to explain, but this is my brother Raditz." So after all the shock, they introduce each other. Raditz doesn't really care about any of the Z fighters. He doesn't care about any of Goku's friends. He's just watching Goku, and he wants to fight in this tournament. So now we get to the actual tournament stage, and Goku's friends are trying to talk to Raditz. So he's not like evil anymore, but he's not good. He's like in the in-between stage where he's developing his character. So he talks a little bit to Tien because he senses that he's a bit stronger than the others, and he does have this bit of a more macho vibe, something a bit Saiyan in him. So we get to the actual tournament, the elimination rounds. All the Z fighters that go through to the World Martial Arts Tournament quarterfinals, they all go through as per normal. But when you come to Chi-Chi, she has to face off against Raditz. Obviously, she stands no chance. Not a chance at all. So that means that this has a massive impact on the story. So Goku and Chi-Chi never face off in the finals. So that's something to be aware of. And now, Mercenary Tao does still injure Chaozu. But Raditz laughs at Tien as he's holding Chaozu. Says, "You know you can easily defeat this fool. It's obvious to everyone here. I don't understand why he thinks that he can even stand up to you." So Chaozu's not as badly injured this time, but he is still seriously hurt because obviously Chaozu is the weakest of the Z fighters. So now we go on to the actual elimination rounds, well, to the quarterfinals. So if Goku's not matched up against Chi-Chi, who's he matched up against? So Goku will fight Mercenary Tao. Something that Tao hoped would not happen. He wanted to face off against Tien for his betrayal because he knows that Goku, he is far stronger than him, and he has gotten even stronger. He fears him. And Tien, he believes that he can beat him because he just slapped him around as a kid. He's the one that trained him, and he thinks that Tien will never surpass him. So Goku and Tao fight. Tao is cowering and going for cheap, dirty moves. He tries to blast Goku from every area using his Dodon Ray. He sees that it's useless. It'll never hurt Goku. Goku will just avoid every single shot. That's when he pulls out his knife and lunges at Goku, who just snaps the blade. He says, "You're still as disgusting as ever, Tao. You'll never learn." That's when Goku punches him in the stomach once, and he's down. So that's Tao out of the tournament, and he can't do anything whatsoever. He can't even get up to try and do a dirty shot against Goku or try and kill him while his guard is down. Nothing. So Tao, straight away, out of the tournament. So now, who does Tien fight? No, he doesn't fight Yamcha or Krillin. He has to fight Piccolo. That's right, I'm doing Goku versus Piccolo or Tien in the semi-finals. So, if you remember correctly, in the normal story, Krillin fought Piccolo in the first round, and he held his own for a little bit, before knowing that Piccolo was starting to warm up and would just wipe the floor with him. But now, Tien, who at this point in the story, I want to specify this at this point, because I know a lot of people say, who's stronger, Krillin or Tien? But at this point, Tien is definitely stronger. So, Tien takes on Piccolo. He just thinks that he's one of Piccolo's henchmen. He doesn't think, oh, this is Piccolo reincarnated. He fights him. He gives it everything. And if you remember, Tien, he did start off strong against Goku, but Goku was suppressing his power. So Tien thinks that he should just start all out from the beginning, and he catches Piccolo off guard. He really does. He even gets in a Dodon Ray, which it just skins Piccolo's arm and causes quite a bit of damage, which really angers Piccolo. He charges at Tien and punches him right in the chest. Then he just grabs him and chucks him to the ground. Tien is quite badly hurt, but we all know what Tien's like. He keeps fighting. Piccolo jumps up in the air and goes to slam into Tien. He goes to do an elbow straight into his chest. That's when Tien just shouts, "Solar Flare," and gets out of the way and quickly kicks Piccolo to the side. He's on the edge of the ring, and Tien's charging in to finish the attack. That's when Piccolo just smirks and just, easily, he just kicks Tien's ankle and chucks him out of the ring. Tien had no idea what happened. So now, it's Krillin versus Hero, so otherwise known as Kami. But Krillin is more skillful than Yamcha, and he's not as arrogant. At this point, he's not. Before he was. Now he's been put in his place, and he knows what to expect against other fighters. So Krillin, he starts off slow, trying to figure out his opponent, sussing out that Hero's not what he seems. He already thinks that he's hiding something, because Kami is playing this gullible idiot that just buys his way through on the look. And Krillin, he sort of sees through this, and he's trying to suss out a way to avoid this. And remember, Yamcha, he walked into every single one of Kami's tricks, and he got seriously hurt because of it. Now Krillin is sussing him out, and every time he goes to do something stupid, Krillin stops his attack and then changes his angle and kicks Kami in the ankle or the head, whichever he can. And it's actually catching Kami by surprise, who starts to fight back. So the fight is actually pretty even at this point. Krillin is holding his own, but Kami is determined to beat Krillin. He's pushing him back, and that's when Krillin fires a Kamehameha wave, which Kame, he just absorbs with his hands and fires it into the air. Krillin expected this and charges straight in, punches him in the chest, and then kicks him out of bounds. So Kame is out of the tournament and Krillin is through to the semi-finals. So now it's Yamcha versus Raditz. I think we all know what's going to happen here. So Raditz, he just toys with Yamcha and makes a bit of a joke of him. Every time Yamcha goes to attack, Raditz just knocks him to the side. He's no match for Raditz, and everyone knows it. It's obvious to see, and it's quite painful watching how outclassed Yamcha is. Even after all his intensive training, he's little more than just the butt of everyone's jokes. An incredible human fighter that can never surpass anyone. Raditz eventually just gets bored of him and just pushes him out of the ring. It's nothing for Raditz. So now it's time for the semi-finals. Goku versus Piccolo and Raditz versus Krillin. So guys, I'm going to leave it here. That's right, a bit of a cliffhanger, but the Goku versus Piccolo fight could go on forever, and then the final could go on for ages. So I want to have that as a separate video. So guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.
The world is on my shoulders, so much pressure to prevail. This is the story